Yeah, I certainly think we're getting there. Definitely making improvements on both sides of the ball. Still think we've really yet to put a complete game together in terms of both ends of the floor. Obviously on Saturday our offense was going, not as good as we'd been defensively. In some of the other games, our defense had really carried us when our offense was struggling. So just trying to get to that to where we can put a complete game together, execute and play well on both ends of the floor, and we're going to need to do that on Wednesday to be able to go down there and get a win.
Specifically on defense and on offense, what are the things that you're seeing that you're liking that maybe you didn't see so much of at the start of the season?
Yeah, I think defensively we're rebounding the ball better. I think we're being very disruptive, trying to take teams out of rhythm. With our ball pressure, and offensively, it's about sharing the basketball. We've done a much better job of that. You look at our assist turnover, the way it is improving and has improved over the last couple of weeks. We're seeing the game. We're putting a major emphasis on that every day in our practices and in terms of how we're structuring our practice to make sure that, we're getting those reads day in and day out, and certainly think it's helped us. Yeah, he's a beast. Preseason player of the year in the league. Been an all-league player. Knows our league. We're going to have to be really disciplined with him. Our toughness is going to have to be at an all-time high. Certainly think we got to give him different looks. But he's a guy that I got a lot of respect for him. He's really developed over the course of his career there. Has become a real threat on the perimeter now, whether that's shooting the ball or driving the ball. A complete player that we're going to have to be really good on to slow him down.
You know, for a guy like Steve, his score numbers may be a little bit down from when he was at Canisius, but what do you kind of want to see from him, and what has he kind of shown you so far?
Yeah, we got to get him going offensively. He's too good of an offensive player to continue to kind of be in a slump that he's in, if you will. But I think Sema has done an incredible job of raising his level of toughness, giving us a lot on the defensive end of the floor, really impacting winning in what he's doing over there for us. And, I got all the confidence in the world that Sema's going to get it going for us offensively. Again, he's too good of a player to continue to be in the slump that he's in.
Before the season even started, you talked about how this team wouldn't necessarily have, one player that is just putting up, some big kind of numbers. I mean, EJ's had a couple of good performances, but you guys have had a lot of games where the scoring has been very balanced, like 3, 4, 5 guys with 10, 11, 12, 13
Mm-hmm.
points all. Is that just kind of by design, or is that kind of going to the sharing the ball philosophy?
Yeah, I think it just the team that we have, right? We have a lot of balance. We have different guys that can have a night, and again that can be EJ one night, Nico one night, Jawan one night, Jason one night. It could be a bunch of guys up and down the line that kind of carry the load for us offensively. But I think that makes us a dangerous team. I think that makes us hard to scout. I think our offense is getting better. We're sharing the ball at a much better rate, and again, shots are starting to go in.
Jason started the year as, a starter for you guys, and then when he got hurt, he's been coming off the bench since then after missing a couple games. Do you envision him kind of getting back into the starting lineup, or you kind of liking what you have right now and don't want to kind of mess with it?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you won 4 in a row, you don't mess with a whole lot. So, we'll continue to go with the starting lineup that we've played the last 4 games.
And just the way those two kind of complement, Juwan and Jason, the way those two kind of complement each other in the backcourt, having, that kind of steady veteran presence that you can rely on to handle the ball, run the point, and, hit outside shots, drive. How does that help, set things up to the rest of the guys when those two are kind of, setting it all up?
Yeah, I think for us it gives us 2 options to initiate our transition game, and it gives us 2 guys opposed to just one, and being able to really play in the ball screen. I think both those guys are doing an incredible job of seeing the game in the ball screen, creating quality looks for themselves or for their teammates. And again, it allows us to play faster with those 2 guys who are in the game.
Last season, Wright State was one of the best scoring teams in the country. I mean, How are they kind of different this year? Because obviously they have a very different roster, but you know, a couple of key guys obviously back. But how is that team kind of different?
Yeah, I think Wright State in the past has had a lot of balance offensively as well. And when you look at their team this year, they got maybe the best guard forward duo in all of mid major basketball with what Hubris and Noel are doing offensively.